Hi, it's George with Watchman German Shepherds. We have Fiona's litter. They're out of the whelping box. I have them in this bigger room here. Some pine shavings. I put the bedding and the food there. I just took that stuff up. So they have about a 10 by 8 area, and it will be good for another month until they go home. So we're kind of in phase 2 here. Phase 1 is the mom takes care of them the first month. Of course, she feeds them and cleans them, and she really did a good job, Fiona. Most of the moms are. Queenie, she's not a great mom. I gotta step in at 3 weeks with her, but that's not the end-all be-all. Just a matter of fact there. But the thing is that Fiona really kept up with her puppies well into 4 weeks. I did let her feed them this morning after probably a day and a half where they had no access to her. So that was the big initial break. And she misses them as much as they miss her. And now, it was just 2-3 days ago, they would not have done this, climb all up on my lap, and well, now they're coming right to me. So I'm the go-to guy here. They want to play. They know I've been feeding them exclusively for the most part, except the one feeding this morning, and constantly refreshing their water, and they just got their confidence up as far as me. Tib, what you doing? There's still a way to go. You know, the socializing aspect in phase 2, the second month, takes time. I do not rush it. I want them to come to me. And I even tell people, when you first get your puppy, if you pick it up and the puppy whines and wants to go down, well, put it down. I give it a few days to get used to you, let it come to you. And that's always much better. You want the puppy to be confident. You don't want it to be fearful or nervous, and you know, it's a big world, and the puppies usually, usually get the idea they're in a safe place, but that can take time, so, and that's good. We don't have a rabid dog here. We have a thinking, beautiful, intelligent creature that knows that things can happen, right? So anyway, Fiona's litter, doing great. I got 2 over here, another one. I'd have to bring the camera all the way around the other side. They're chewing on my boots in the back there. I'll spin around. So just a little bit. I get them, I spend more time with them, and they get more confident, and they get used to the whole human interaction, and before you know it, well, they're totally acclimated to people. And that's, again, what I call phase 2 of the socializing. Phase 3 happens when the puppies go home, and then from there, of course, the new home. And if you take them to Petco or PetSmart and get them involved in some puppy training where they're going to have even more socialization, I recommend that. Any of the AKC Star Puppy Program or Canine Good Citizen, those are always good for socialization. Training too, very basic training. If you're looking for higher training stuff there, then, well, you gotta get yourself involved in that. But the basic stuff you can certainly do yourself, and again, bring that over to either Petco or PetSmart or a local pet store where you can have your puppy training with other puppies and dogs and getting used to that socializing aspect, other people and other pets. And of course, in your own neighborhood, that's another thing there, up and down the block with the neighborhood dogs. And so, and it goes on, and the phases, well, hopefully they continue well into 2 years with the puppy before it's encountered all of the varying situations socially and all. I do recommend if you have whatever local stores that you can bring your pet, Home Depot and Lowe's, they let you bring them. After they're with you a little bit and vaccinated fully a little more, they leave here with their first vaccination, but then they're due another one and then another one and yet another one. So check with your vet on that. I don't want to say per se, but certainly you can expose them to different things and you want to expose them. Again, after the Petco and all that experience, why not the Home Depot and Lowe's and wherever else? And a lot of people, of course, they will have the dog to be trained for some type of service or therapy and even other types of training. And so this is what the West German show line is all together capable of, and so don't limit the dog if you can. Give it its full potential experience there, but I understand sometimes just as a pet is all you can manage, and that's totally understandable. And I'm sure that your pet would be real happy, your German Shepherd puppy would be real happy, because the bottom line is it's the people, the owner. That relationship is critical above all the other ones, and so everyone knows they're very loyal. They bond to their families, and that's the first and foremost relationship there once they leave the kennel. And so, well, just a little, I didn't mean to get into all this, but it's always worth explaining. I typically will tell customers things of this nature, and so here it is on this YouTube video. And so until next time, thank you for subscribing. If you have not, please do. It is free. Thank you for sharing, liking. Any comments or questions, I always welcome them. And above all, the Lord bless your day as you trust Him. Take care.